Grains had a lower day on Wednesday. John Heinberg with Total Farm Marketing joining us. And John, the pullback in corn and soybeans, did we just run up into some chart resistance and see profit taking, or was it a little switch in maybe these Brazilian weather forecasts?
Yeah, I think it's a combination of the two that got the market to pull back yesterday. First off, again, just those resistance barriers are there, especially in corn. 480 seems to be just a wall over top December futures. We hit that yesterday, and you could just see the sellers kick in. We tried that number 2 days in a row and just didn't get through. So that kind of sends the path of least resistance back the other way. Same thing with soybeans. We did kind of break out, but ran into that $14 barrier, and that just seemed to hold things in check. And then you go look at the weather forecasts. Again, maybe a little bit of moisture coming in, a little more friendly, even though some of the longer range views still look that way, that could stay supportive here of price. Might be just a window, especially with the holiday coming next week, that we see a little bit of money move out of that soybean market on some profit taking.
And if the models do not confirm over the weekend on that South American forecast, is it possible we'll be able to get above that $14 mark in January beans?
Yeah, I think it's very possible. Again, that weather premium will come right back in. The momentum is still pointing that way. It's still an upward trending chart. Maybe we just kind of got to the top of the channel a little bit with the trade on Thursday. So again, we'll have to just kind of watch how that comes into play as we move forward.
We faded the NOPA crush number. It was a record. Was that kind of already priced into the soybean market, you think?
I think it was. It was no secret that a big number was coming. And again, with that crush number that came out, just reflection of what the domestic demand is. And that's still one of the reasons that we see good support in bean prices here too, because U.S. supplies are still relatively tight and those margins are there, especially with the price of soybean meal where it is. Those crushers are looking to keep bidding into the marketplace.
Yeah. And what about the influence of, outside macro markets or even the meeting between China and the U.S.?
That may have been a little bit of a factor on prices yesterday as well. That buy the rumor, sell the fact mentality may have kicked in there on Wednesday. Just with the fear fact, again, we're waiting for something. We're hoping maybe we get some, feel good sale or on beans or corn, and we didn't get either one. So the market might have just walked away from that. Plus at the same time too, big move in the equity markets the last couple of days as well. So that might just saw a little bit of money flow go back over to those equity markets.
Definitely. Thanks for joining us, John Heinberg with Total Farm Marketing. We'll have more AgDay coming up.
To discuss marketing strategies, call 800-334-9779.